The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, set.
Here's Tua to open with a throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. 21G. Long.
From the gun, here's Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
20, TX.
Moving the tight end right. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 9.
They're right here. 8. Step. Watch it, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Turbo 1, hard. Hey, 21 TA.
Tua. He'll go right and find his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back and the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. 21G.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Get set.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Corner, long. Solo left Zion.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 3rd and 10.
20, TX. Ready. Hey. Yeah. Watch it, Oscar. Double 1, high.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Miami.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll get this out wide, and he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
Hey, 21, TX.
Tua gonna throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's gonna have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
All right. Set.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready, set.
Throwing is Tua. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue?
Solo left
Here's a test on third down.
G, 21G.
Back to throw is Tua. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2. Try and throw with Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Patriots. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Long. Solo left Zion.
Now Tua. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Tight end going in motion here. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Turbo 1, high. All right, come on.
Tight end on the move left.
Out.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Hey.
Now it's Tua. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And the offense are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Let's go now.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 3rd and goal.
Hey, 21, TX.
Here's Tagovailoa. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 6.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's taken down up past the 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the air once more is Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Milton going to look to throw it again. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Milton. Going up top. That's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. throw once more. Here's Milton. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He is in. Touchdown, New England.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Ready. Set.
On first down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Whoa. Let's go. Ready, set.
From the gun, here's Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. It's 21G. 21G. Corner. Long. Get on.
On second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this will be recovered by the offense, so they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. we're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Throwing on second down is Milton. That one knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
Hey, get set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Solo left Zion. TX. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Step. Watson, Oscar. Turbo 1, high. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On second down, they'll run. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Come on, 2. Hey.
Tua going to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They're right here. Hey. Out.
Here's Tua now on second down. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Hey, 21, TN. Ready, shot.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. His throw left side is complete. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Miami.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Connor, long.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready,
Tua to throw again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Throwing again, it's Tua. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
TX.
To throw is Tua. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Hey.
Third and long. Here's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Patriots will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. He's going to air this one out, and he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Patriots. That's a 2-touchdown game for them. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right. Scott. Watson, Oscar. Out.
Throwing is Tua. He's going to look for the home run ball. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, ready.
Up the middle they go. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Here's Tua. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Turbo 3, kick. Hey, 21, TA. Long. Hey.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing again is Milton. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New England. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready. Set.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Right. Let's go. Ready, set.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
Go
The
ahead.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Again, it's Tua. And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The 2-pointer cuts the lead to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. 65, yeah, 70 range, 70 range. 70, Timberwolf, track at 60. Warrior, 70. 18, Pioneer. 79, Bronco. Ready?
On first down, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
60 back.
Throwing on second down is Milton. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Hurt. 10 for 11. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
On third and long, here's Milton. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 65 jack. 70 range. Track at 60. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. throw once more. Here's Milton. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
To the air once more is Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Longer, long. Solo left Zion. 20, TX. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll look deep, left sideline.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
It's safe. Go ahead. Hey. Step. Watch it, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Turbo one, hard. Hey.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun is Milton. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
On second down, here's Milton. going up top. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us.